You know, Chris, it's really just been a hell of a few weeks.
Has it?
I don't know. I don't know how it's been for everybody. It's been a hell of a few weeks for me, and I feel like I just want to play a baby game where I get to run around and just like have some fun. Look, there's an angry gorilla. There's like a sage koala. We've got a kangaroo with boxing gloves.
I admit I have not felt like playing any shooting games lately.
Yeah,
for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
In fact, I did a 2-day binge of like old Star Trek Next Generation episodes just to make myself feel more hopeful about the future.
There you go. So welcome back to Dojo, everybody. I'm Jeff.
I'm Chris.
We're playing Kao the Kangaroo.
It should be Kao the Way of the Kangaroo.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Which is apparently like an old franchise that I've never heard of.
Yeah, me neither.
But
what was it originally on?
That's a good question that I don't know the answer to because I didn't do my research.
Fair enough.
So yeah, but as near as I can tell, it got got good reviews, and it seems like they watched a trailer for this a little while back, and they put a lot of work. It seems like into making just like a fun, jaunty little action adventure.
I don't mind a silly little platformer.
Yeah,
you know? There's lots of good ones.
Kind of a throwback to the old like
Ratchet and Clank,
Jack and Daxter, Banjo Kazooie,
yeah, Crash Bandicoot.
Oh no! Oh my God!
Oh, see, now
Satan! Oh, Kao, not cow.
Oh, geez, she was sucked into the upside down.
Oh no! Wow. Okay, we really started off. Does he have Eldritch boxing gloves?
Yeah, well, that's the whole thing. Remember, like, neither one of us remember. It's too long ago, but it used to be a thing where they would have kangaroos fight boxers. Like that really was a real thing, and they would put boxing gloves on them and everything.
Oh,
even though they normally just kicked.
Oh yeah. I actually saw a thing where fucking. All right, cool. I like that part. I saw a video online a little while back that was like this kangaroo like fucking up somebody's dog, and this guy just ran up to it and punched it in the face, and then just kind of looked at him for a little bit, and then it just kind of like went away. Yeah, it was like, all right. I'm not sure what to do about that. Bam! Oh shit! All right.
Yeah, kangaroos are, from what I'm told from friends in Australia, are looked at kind of like vermin.
Yeah.
You know, they're not, they're like, yeah, they're adorable and all that. They suck. They reproduce like crazy, and they just tear shit up. Imagine like a raccoon like the size of like a bear.
3 weeks earlier?
Meanwhile. In Jamaica.
Man, I haven't laid in a hammock in a long time.
You know, hammocks are overrated. For one thing, they're outside usually.
Yeah.
And that's not great.
And in Texas, there's only about 4 weeks where it's okay to be outside, exactly. Or it's not either too cold or too hot.
It's glorious during those 4 weeks.
Oh, yeah.
Don't worry, I won't.
Oh, jeez.
You won't?
What's...
I tried to stop your father.
What is all this?
What? Oh, this is going to be more plot heavy than you thought.
Oh, my goodness.
Clearly runs in the family, so I'm not going to make the same mistake.
So that's why I'm nailing your feet to the ground.
If you go well prepared.
Here's a gun. Oh, wait. Here's a boxing glove.
Here's a magical boxing glove.
He has to do it more often.
Or in the dojo, so it is got a martial arts theme to it.
That is true.
So Kao is like Tao.
Thanks, Mama. You're the best.
All right, bye-bye. Okay.
There's your...
Hey, the dojo. We're going to Walt's dojo.
Cool.
I'm Walt. Welcome back to Dojo. I'm Walt.
Yeah. We have to take out those damn Cobra Kai.
Oh, man. Oh, wow. Okay.
And there's
She's
ghost
a spirit.
and a crab with a sign.
What's the crab with the sign?
So this is not based on a real story, I'm assuming.
It's based on a true story. Jumping. Okay then.
Helpful instructional crab. I got to stand here all day waiting for you fuckers to come along just to teach you how to jump.
How many heroes are there in this town? Shallow water can't kill you, but it will slow you down. Okay then.
I think that was self-evident, but whatever. They don't pay me enough to talk about this shit.
What do you got? Jump using a ledge to grab it. All right, great.
I would have gotten the fuck out of here a while ago if I had an A button.
This kind of reminds me. There's been a little bit of a weird renaissance of this type of game, which I like because I think that these kind of action jumping platformer stuff, because of stuff like Mario, they're real ingrained. Anybody can pick stuff up like this and just get at it.
Yeah, you're it takes you literally 10 seconds with the controller, even without helpful crabs.
Right. Well, yeah. In the beginning, they didn't even have any instructions. It was just here's some ghost crabs. Ooh. Now, my favorite of these has always been Ratchet and Clank because it's got so much guns. I like the guns.
Well, the personality stuff and the humor has always been really good with that series.
Yes. The new Ratchet and Clank that was on the PS5 was wonderful.
It must be nice to be rich and own a PS5.
I had to save up for a long time for my PS5. Every so often, I'll get like a news story about PS5s failing, and I'm like, "Ooh, please no, come on!" I've been such a good boy. Checkpoints, okay.
Oh, okay.
Wait, can I hit that crab?
Yeah, seriously, right? Please kill me.
Oh my god. Okay, man, these things have a lot of stuff. Get some crab. No, just angry.
Must have something to do with the dream I had.
What?
You don't say. No, the whole part at the beginning was his dream, and then he like woke up. Oh no! Oh god! It's the deep water.
The fog of death.
Oh, who put this here?
I mean, there's that much water around. You think you'd learn to swim by default? You'd be like, yes. The first thing we do is teach you how to swim.
He does have big feet, but there we
you
go.
go.
Do kangaroos have enough fat in their body to float?
To be buoyant?
To be buoyant? Yeah.
Well,
Okay,
you're doing great for this baby game so far.
You know, if Rage Select has one kryptonite weakness, Chris, it is baby games. All of the Lego games have stumped us.
Yeah.
Like, there's always a part when I'm playing a Lego game where it's like, what the fuck do I do?
Yeah.
And it's like, it's a Lego game.
That's fair.
We played.
Ooh, one up.
All right. Oh.
So this is one of those when you run out of lives, you're just done. Huh?
Yeah, I think that this is just we're getting the tutorial now, and then they're going to start implementing some harsher rules later. Oh, what is this?
So maybe a little more caution when jumping over bogs, Jeff.
I do hate bogs. I'm not a big fan of the bog level or the swamp level.
What about the lava level?
Lava I'm okay with. Oh my god.
I hate the lava levels. I like the ice levels best because you get to do sliding and shit.
You know what I really love is when a game has an underwater part, but no like breath meter.
Oh yeah, no, agreed.
Oof, oof, ooh, ah, ooh.
Wow.
I do hate koalas though.
Even he can't watch.
Blarg.
Kraken! You rang him like a bell, coach. Those were some pro.
Not technically a bear, for the record,
What have you done?
Isn't it great?
despite their name.
Count Dad's
Yeah.
gloves. Someone buried them.
What? That's because of all the murder.
They're cursed, you idiot.
Your father murdered 3,000 people with these gloves. The blood of an entire race is on them.
That's why they're red.
Yes. Soaked in the blood of koalas.
Maybe their power.
What about like an evil boxing glove that starts talking to you, like a sock puppet?
Oh, I think there was an episode of Nightmare on Elm Street, the series about that, or Friday the 13th, the series.
Oh, okay.
Do you ever watch the TV series of that?
I did not.
So instead of it involving, like, what you might think,
Yeah.
Crystal Lake and all that, no, it's a bunch of young, attractive people who inherit a thrift store from some relative that died, and apparently the whole thing is they collect cursed items.
Okay.
And so, but some of the cursed items got out, so they have to track down the people with the cursed items, each one having a very distinctive, horrible shit that happens.
Why
when
would you
have
collect cursed items?
because they're trying to protect the world from them. The question is, why would you have them in a thrift store? It's a store.
Yeah, why wouldn't you like collect them and then like throw them into one of those like oil drums that has fire inside of it with hobos around it?
Makes more sense like the show Warehouse 13, which is largely the same plot, except there wasn't a store.
Yeah.
It was a storeroom that was locked underground.
Oh, okay.
With
What if
the
you do
Lost
like
Ark and all
if
that
you
shit.
like go to the thrift store and everything you pick up, the person there is like, yeah, you don't want that one. That one's cursed.
Oh, not that
it's like,
one.
well,
No,
no,
no.
that one's super cursed. Well, do you guys have anything that isn't cursed? No, it's all cursed.
See,
you probably don't want any of
There's
it.
a comedy show right there waiting to happen.
Punch to destructible. No, to gain the ducats.
You're like, it's a
Ducats.
pog. Yes, it's a cursed pog.
This is Malibu Barbie. No, don't touch Malibu
No.
Barbie. Don't touch Malibu Barbie. Okay.
Malibu Barbie comes with a horrible curse.
But that's just that. Now it's just that episode of Rick and Morty, right? With the devil. Something wicked this way comes.
Oh, right.
Where Summer works for the Needful Things, Alfred Molina. That's like one of my favorite episodes of
Or
Rick and
the
Morty.
Simpsons one, like, it also has monosodium glutamate. That's bad, right?
Yeah.
Can I go now?
I think I just like that episode of Rick and Morty because it's the ending where they decide to just bulk up and go beat the shit out of the devil at his like TED Talk or whatever. I like it because you like early on in Rick and Morty, it's like you had to know that there was some kind of bullshit science fiction solution,
right.
But like Rick and Summer were so consumed with hate for the devil that they decided to like take steroids and go to the gym every day for like 6 months to get ripped and then like fly to Seattle to beat up the devil, and it's just like,
As
all
one
right.
does, yeah. Seems like a reasonable solution for evil.
Yeah.
I'm always going, why don't they in all these like horror movies with monsters ever just call like Jet Li?
Yeah.
That'll fix it.
I'm kind of surprised that there hasn't been a horror movie made that just looks to like completely scrolls. Oh, okay. That's completely that just goes against the grain of all of the tropes of horror movies. I feel like some of that happened in like Scream or like Cabin in the Woods or
There's
whatever.
constantly
But
movies that are doing that. The problem is that then those, if it's a good movie, become the new tropes.
right.
Like instantly.
I feel like you could put all of it in the same movie, right? Like, I wonder sometimes whether there are a lot of like period piece horror movies because everybody has a cell phone with a flashlight and access to the police on it. I mean, nowadays, so
it is entirely why since cell phones there were so many period piece ones.
Yeah.
Lately, it has more to do, I think, with although that's also convenient. The fact that like nostalgia pieces are really big right now.
Right.
Because people have gotten to the point that there's just something creepy about the 70s.
Right. There always was.
Yeah, trust me, I lived through it. You're right. There was definitely something creepy about the 70s.
Because what was it, like X, I think was the last horror movie that I watched, and that was like a period piece.
Yeah.
But I guess I do want to see what's the new.
But you always groan at that moment that modern day ones where they have to come up with some excuse why the cell phones don't work.
Oh no, my cell phone is not. Well, the thing is that they never had to come up with an excuse in the old ones.
Yeah.
Why everyone's flashlight batteries were about to go out.
Yes.
Like they were always just about to go out. They're like banging.
They're shaking it.
Banging on it.
That's pretty accurate. I had a flashlight back in the day, and those things went out pretty regularly.
I don't know, man. I don't spend a lot of time like looking for stuff, so it's like I didn't turn on my flashlight unless the power went out, and that was like once a year,
and that
maybe.
was exactly the moment when it went out.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, batteries did used to suck real bad, so.
I mean, usually that's because there was a monster in their house.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, and they, by just their aura, makes flashlight batteries go
I like
out.
the idea that the monsters are in my house, and then they actually see what my life is like, and they're like, you know what? It's bad enough already, guy.
I just can't bring myself to make you my victim.
Wait, what?
Feels like you'll suffer more just continuing to live.
Yeah. Wait, what did it say? It was like, use the right trigger to throw.
Oh, you'll figure it out, Jeff.
Throw stuff? Wait, what did you say, Crab? Crab, tell me that again. Throw collectible objects. Oh, okay. I guess I just don't have any.
They're probably somewhere around here somewhere.
I don't know. I mean, am I supposed to go? Oh, maybe that's what this is.
Yeah, he's guarding the bridge. So.
Yep, there we go. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, take that.
What? I was just hanging out over here and you're throwing rocks at me?
Throw the rocks.
What a bully.
Throw the rocks.
So now what?
It was just a tutorial. We're still in the tutorial.
Oh.
I just, it's funny because I think this game was like $30 or something along those lines.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I really appreciate just like a.
Oh, so if you kill 4 crabs, the drawbridge drops. This is a terrible plan. Who built this tech?
It's Tony Stark, man.
Elon Musk is like, this is the future of drawbridges.
Elon Musk. Can we all just stop fucking talking about that guy? I'm so sick of that motherfucker.
Yeah.
We're just like, what have you done? Shut up.
Well, that's the thing.
Go away.
That's exactly what he wants you to do is stop talking about him.
Actually, I think that's the opposite of what he wants you to do.
His whole thing has always been control the flow of information. So everyone's like, no, I'm sure he means well with buying Twitter. You're like, really?
Whatever, man. I don't give a shit. Buy Twitter, don't buy Twitter. Just shut the fuck up about it. That's all I care about. Ooh, he made
Jeff just wants less news in general.
The purchase price $420, and it's like, oh, cool. Now I got to hear about that.
It's like, whatever, as long as you don't charge me to use it.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, the moment that I have to pay $1 American to use Twitter, I am off of Twitter.
Off of Twitter.
Fuck that. I do not like Twitter to begin with. Any of these things any of these social media platforms. I don't know. I might keep an account just to post Rage Select stuff.
Sure.
But other than that, it's like
Honestly, I rarely use it, and every
hate
time
it.
someone rage quits Facebook and says, I'll just be on Twitter, I'm like, you really think Twitter's better than Facebook?
It's not any better.
Like, where do you even... Okay, because I find most of the mutants and trolls are on Twitter, not Facebook. That's
Yeah.
just me. Or at the very least, it's easier to control what I see of it on Facebook.
Still don't know their power.
Oh.
How it may affect you.
All right.
This message paid for by Facebook.
Meta, Chris. Come on, meta.
Oh, sorry, yeah. You're right. Next time I'll try and ease it into the storyline of the thing.
Later.
Brand integration. Come on.
Wipe those fake tears. Try the gloves on a real opponent.
Okay. You?
Oh, you're gonna spar?
Not me. The terror.
What?
What's the?
A giant, oversized polar bear in Antarctica?
I have no idea.
Sorry, that's a very obscure reference to a Dan Simmons book and adaptation on TV
Oh, okay.
called The Terror.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
All right. Strange crystals. Let's call them runes. Okay. Great. Connect with the crystal gates.
You got all this? This is a lot, Jeff.
Gloves might help. Use the gloves to get the crystals.
I don't know what's going on. I'm not following this.
Bah,
This
get
is like the last season of Lost. I'm just like, okay, whatever. It's like,
yeah, I mean, you just kind of run around and do shit. Like,
just punch anything that looks punchable, jump on things that look jumpable.
yeah. I mean, pick up the runes. I'm all right with that. Bam, runes.
Yep.
I don't know. I've been I don't like to. I try really hard, Chris, not to just repeat myself over and over again, but then I end up doing so anyway.
That's called the curse of being a human being.
Right.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I've three. Oh, okay. So these are like the sub levels that we're gonna get to.
Yeah.
As soon as we get the runes. But I've really started to get tired of clever shit. Like,
in what sense?
well, it feels like a lot of like movies and TV shows. Like everybody feels like they have to be clever.
I prefer things that are being clever, but just not everybody's good at it.
Well-
Sometimes clever stuff isn't so clever.
That's true.
It's just, I don't know, pandering's not the right word. It's pseudo-intellectual sometimes.
Yes.
But if people don't try to do something new and different constantly, then all we get is the same old shit. And then you go, God, I wish somebody would just do something different. Jesus Christ.
I don't know. I'm a real sucker these days for like a simple but well executed story. Like it could just be, I don't know, like the fucking bad guy killed my brother and now I've got to go take revenge. But if you do it well, I'm all into it. You know, I'm fine with that. Like it doesn't have to be like, oh, it turns out the bad guy is your brother. And it was
But
badly telegraphed this entire game.
Because that's not a new or interesting twist.
Right.
That is an old story.
Sure. I don't know. I guess I don't know.
I like that. That was one of the things I liked so much about the big twist in the new Star Wars films is that, oh, the twist is there is no twist. I thought that was awesome. I was like, yeah, you're not related to anybody. Like every fan theory.
Oh, you're talking about Last Jedi?
Yeah, I was like, I loved that part of it. I was like, oh my God, that's so awesome.
And then it was like, nope, just kidding. Haha.
Tears of fanboys.
Yep.
Thank God J.J. Abrams, the better director than Ryan Johnson, came along and fixed this. Also, women are bad.
Yeah. I don't know. I still like Last Jedi quite a bit.
Yeah, I do too.
I haven't started watching that
with
Kenobi
stories,
show though.
With stories, you're all like, take those old stories off the shelf.
I guess I am like, and I think that some of it is the fact that I've been really dissatisfied by stuff like some of the newer Marvel movies and like the Batman and some of the big blockbuster stuff that's come out, and I've been really, really enjoying, like, one of the things I'm really enjoying right now is just a really simple anime about a kid going to like soccer school.
Yeah, sometimes it's very good and refreshing to have the simple. Simple can be better.
Yeah.
No question. The problem is with the superhero thing, of course, is that we're just dealing with such a glut of them from every angle. Like, is there an entertainment company that doesn't have at least one superhero show or movie franchise going on? Because I mean, even A24, I would say does at this point with everything everywhere all at once.
Yeah,
it's pretty technically a superhero.
Sort of, yeah,
kind of.
Yeah,
you know. So
that's
like
tropes.
Yeah, I mean, it's great. Don't get me wrong, but like it still like qualifies.
See, that was one of those ones though where it was like I felt recently like I feel like Will Ferrell, right? I feel like I'm taking crazy pills, where it's like I feel like I see a lot of people who watch a lot of the new like movies and shows and stuff that come out, and they're just like, it's so good, right? And I'm just like, I'm not feeling any of
so
this.
You weren't into that?
But no, the thing is that last week I watched Everything Everywhere All at Once, and it was like, oh no, this is what I want.
This is
like
actually one of the ones that lives up to the hype.
Like it's really creative, and a lot of the themes.
I'm so relieved to hear you say it, because I've been pushing you to go see it for like weeks.
Yeah. And it finally came out on VOD, and so I watched it, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. But like the thing is that it did something that I feel like a lot of the a lot of the modern Marvel movies aren't doing very well, which is like it integrated, like there weren't all the scenes kind of tied back into the story, or they were like reinforced different parts of the story, and so
I think also it has so strongly its own style, visually and in every way. And I don't have a problem with the Marvel House style as it's referred to. A lot of people are like, oh, they all look the same. I think that's an exaggeration, but I get what they mean.
Yeah.
Right. Like, and New Doctor Strange is one of the first ones that toys with trying to change it up.
Right.
Even though I thought the story was really lacking on that one.
Yeah.
But I'm like, it toys with trying to change it up. I'm like, actually, yes. I would like to see more of these heroes kind of get their own house style.
Yeah.
I mean, the closest we've had is Guardians.
Well, I think they used to have more style. Like I thought that Thor Ragnarok was very visually striking
the
because
only one we got from Taika Waititi so far, who just tried to make that guy not have his own house style, his own style. You know,
RuTube.
But we've got his new one coming out very soon. That's the next Marvel film.
Yeah, I don't know. I've been very worried. I just haven't really been enjoying the Marvel stuff all that much. And
Phase 4 hasn't been as good as Phase 3, 2, and 1. I will say that. I've enjoyed it. I just haven't enjoyed it as much.
Yeah. It was like what it reminds me. I don't know. It's got to like stick with me. Chris, actually, you might be able to stick with me on this, but like what it reminds me of a lot is LucasArts. Back in the old days, it used to be that every LucasArts game that came out was a fucking banger. Like, it may not be a game for you, but they were all really quality good games.
You were assured that even if you ended up going, not for me, but that the amount of effort and work that was put into it was automatically noticeable.
Yes.
You know?
Afterlife was like a SimCity simulator where you SimCity'd both heaven and hell, and so it was like a two-layered thing where you were building them kind of on top of each other and they mirrored each other. And I'm not a SimCity guy, and it was just like, so that's not my thing.
They would always come along and take stuff that somebody else was already doing and then do it so significantly better that it would just raise the bar. Like the whole point and click adventures, they like took from being really lazy, like when it was like where the stories would be good, but like just in the actual sense of like writing and programming, not that good. There was a billion companies doing those, like Scott Adams and stuff like that, before LucasArts got involved with stuff like Welcome to Monkey Island and shit like that. Right? And Grim Fandango. But they did it so much better.
And like The Dig and Full Throttle and Sam and Max, all that stuff kind of in their like Renaissance period. And then there came a moment where LucasArts kind of tripped. And then suddenly it was like, well, I now can no longer be like, you know what, I'm just going to buy every fucking LucasArts games because I know that they're all going to have at least X amount of quality to them.
Because you didn't know that anymore.
And so, that became not a thing anymore. And that's kind of what I feel like with Marvel.
I agree.
Is that, and I'm not going to say that like over the years they've had a few stumbles here and there. But that I've disliked more than I've liked recently. So
and I still fall under I have liked it all. I just found that I've only liked it all. There's been nothing that I'm like, oh, I love this.
Yeah, there were
Phase 4.
There were a lot of Marvel movies back in the day that I used to just like rewatch over and over again.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, the last ones for me are just Endgame and
the Stinker. Yeah. Oh, and Infinity War? Yeah, I think for me, I mean, like the first Guardians, I was a little cooler on the second Guardians, even though I've come to like it more. But the first Guardians I thought was like rock solid. Thor Ragnarok to me was
one of the very best.
So good, yeah. Infinity War, Endgame. There were plenty of them that I mean, when Winter Soldier first came out, I watched that a bunch of times.
But dude, I'll tell you, I haven't seen like Morbius now. Like Venom, I have patience with Venom. I'm like, look, it's not a good movie, but it's fine. It's like watching a movie from '93 or something, right? You know, a superhero movie from '93.
Sure.
But then Morbius, which is just an unforgivable piece of garbage.
Yeah.
I'm sure Mike Riojas has talked about that more than a few times.
Sure.
But I'm going, you know that deal that y'all made that you worked on forever with Sony Marvel just so you could make sure you kept Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Was it worth it?
It's funny because I'm the guy that likes Venom, but then I keep running into more and more people who are just like, you know what? I'm not even going to say that like it was just okay. Like I genuinely liked watching and I like the second one more than the first one.
I do too. When Mike was like, oh, it's even worse, I'm like, I thought it was better, but okay. I mean, like, I don't think either one of them is a good movie.
Yeah.
But I've watched both of them twice.
Oh,
and go like,
that's one
you
more
know
time
what?
than I have.
They're fine. I mean, the best part about them is the humor. The humor actually works.
Right.
And I'm like, oh, if you can make me laugh, I can forgive a lot of other bad shit.
I mean, like it helps that I have absolutely no preconceptions for that character
I don't
whatsoever.
have a dog in the Venom fight whatsoever.
The Frogster's here. Why is he wearing like steampunk goggles, and is he punk rock frog? He's got like arm tattoos.
He is pretty cool. I kind of think we should all be more like Frogster.
What is this like combo meter thing that I have?
That was the original social network, wasn't it?
Frogster. I was on Frogster way before Facebook.
Yeah.
Way before MySpace.
I told you.
You remember we used to poke people on Facebook? That was
You
stupid.
still can.
Really?
Yeah, the poke function exists. You just gotta look for it.
Gross.
Yeah, I got poked. I got
Gross.
poked a few months ago. I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
What year is it? How long have I been asleep? Time is a flat circle. Yeah, so I don't know. It was, Everything Everywhere All at Once was nice. I think you had recommended that to me, and then you had recommended The Northman to me.
Yeah.
And like I liked The Northman, but like I had a much better time with Everything Everywhere All at Once.
No question.
Like,
I mean, The Northman is not a happy experience.
Yes, yeah.
It is dark.
it's one of them capital A art films.
Yeah.
Like.
But you know, I think it's a straight up masterpiece. But you have to be in the mood for it.
It's like The Witch. You don't casually put The Witch on in the background. You know, pop up some popcorn, invite all your friends over, get some
Hey,
beers.
Mom, you want to watch this movie? I heard it was good. But Everything Everywhere All at Once is one of those movies that it kind of doesn't matter what mood you're in because it'll make this the right movie for you.
Yeah.
Because it's just so unapologetically fun and sweet and like just kind of awesome.
The only thing is, I said on the podcast last week that I like the only thing I'll say about Everything Everywhere All at Once is that I don't want to overhype it because I could see somebody get like overhyped for it.
But so far, I haven't met that person yet. I was so worried you would be the person because if anybody was going to be that person, it was going to be you.
I'm a cantankerous bastard.
You are.
Yeah.
But I love that about you. But you are not. You were not. You were like, okay, no, it was as good as everybody said it was. So I kind of gone the other way and said, no, I'm just telling people this is really going to be one of the best movies you see this year.
Yeah.
I've only met one person who honestly didn't think it was a good movie, and I don't understand. It's our good buddy Martin Thomas from Double Toasted.
Martin
who's like,
didn't like it.
Did not care for it.
Interesting.
And I was like, I'm going to pull this card on you. I'm going to play this card because I've never done it, and you've done it to me multiple times.
Yeah.
Where you've gone, you loved a movie, and I didn't like it, and you're like, see it again, and soon. I'll pay for it if I need to make you to go, but you need to see it again. I played that card on him. I was like, you have to go see this again because you're literally the only person on the planet who didn't like this movie.
What's happening here? Oh, I think the cursed gloves are unlocking the...
Oh, that's right. We're playing a game.
There's this weird... there's this weird, like, sinister undertone to this game. Corrupted boxing gloves. Like, I didn't expect that. I didn't expect the evil purple light, smoke light trope.
There has to be a nemesis somewhere, right?
Oh, I thought it would just be... I guess maybe the big thing that kidnapped the sister, girlfriend, whatever, lady version of this guy, whoever that was at the beginning.
Right.
Oh, shit, it's like Dormammu. K.
Oh, you got the K of cow.
I did. Bah.
Take that, crystal floating in the air.
Yeah,
I hate crystals that don't obey the laws of physics.
The other thing I will say about Everything Everywhere All at Once, and I feel like a lot of times people will not say this stuff, and it gets on my nerves a little bit, is like, you know, the first 20 minutes of that movie is all set up. And like once it starts going, it gets going, right?
It never stops at that point.
But you do. I feel like a lot of times you got to warn people.
No, I've been doing that. Like, you're gonna think that I set you up for just some like heartfelt, like little Asian family drama.
Crazy
thing.
poor Asians.
Yeah, exactly. Like you're gonna think we all tricked you, right?
Yeah.
But it's only like maybe 15, 20 minutes of that, which is all important setup.
Yes.
But after that, point, once that gear goes, it's 2 straight hours of the most insane shit you've seen, like maybe ever.
Ooh. Hit the stone head and get an eternal throwable boomerang. Oh.
Oh, well, you like eternal throwable boomerangs.
Get that boomerang.
You're always like, Chris, if only I had an eternal throwable
If only
boomerang.
I had a boomerang that always came back to me. Wait.
If I had an eternal throwable boomerang,
I don't actually-
I'd throw it at crystals.
Oh, wait. Oh, okay. So this meter is showing the time until these platforms disappear.
Okay.
And the boomerang was not eternal, or at least I don't still have it in my hand. So...
well, it's not. That's very misnamed.
Yes.
There's a lawsuit waiting to happen right there.
This is kind of... Oh, okay. Here's another eternal throwable boomerang. Grab it. Oh.
Just not eternal at all.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I bet the eternal part is that it always comes back to here, so I can always pick up another one.
Oh, I see.
That's a little bit...
What kind of defeats the point of a boomerang? It's like, hey, I bought a boomerang at Target. I threw it. I had to go back to Target and buy it again.
Oh, Jesus, what the fuck?
But
Oh,
it
my
was
God,
there.
what the hell? Oh, okay. Oh, who put that fish on a string? Ah, no!
You fucked up, Jeff. The boomerang can't save you now.
Oh, God. My boomerang. Well, you know what? I think we're just about out of time here. Oh, farts. Oh, God. Oh, no.
Jeff, come on. What are you doing?
I'm freaking out, man. Okay.
The fish was freaking me out. That's a creepy fish.
I like the way it goes. So, okay, hit the like, subscribe button. Let us know what you think down in the comments.
Oh, cutscene.
Make sure to come back tomorrow. I find this game perfectly charming. We're going to play a whole other part of this.
Yeah,
it's range frogsters.
It's exactly what a platformer like this should be.
Yeah.
You know?
The thing is that I feel like, you know what? I feel like the thing that I maybe like stuck on with this that maybe doesn't come across right away is that in the past, I feel like you had plenty of companies that would make like, oh, here's a third-person action game for like babies for fun and stuff like that, and it would kind of be of like a lower quality. The fact that this thing you've never heard of got a reboot and that it's actually like, you know, the character models are good, the animation is good, the environments are good. Like this,
Yeah. I mean,
used
none
to be
of it is like a game changer or anything. But
definitely not.
It's totally at the level of quality that you expect to be like, you know, enough for you to go like, oh, well, this is. I got nothing to complain about. Everything seems to be moving smoothly, and the controls are good.
Yeah. It's very easy to play. It reminds me there was another game that was called Super Lucky's Quest that was like a little fox kind of platforming adventure that came out a few years back that was very similar to this. Started out as a VR game, but it also just had very good, like, you know, just like good production values all around, and that's good. I feel like in the game industry,
I like it when it does stuff like that. Just a little wacky, like, oh, super fast, that thing just happened.
Yeah. In the game industry, I'm really a big fan of the fact that we have that, unlike some other things, I feel like in the game industry, because of the technology involved, the bar has been raised. The lowest part of the bar has been raised to a point where you get like pretty good quality. Even, you know, you can still find really terrible stuff, but that like most of the stuff that actually makes its way onto like the Xbox store is of a base level of quality that is just higher than what we got back in the old days.
There's enough game developers out there now working that the cream rises to the top. You know.
Yep. Anyway, that was getting off topic here. Like, subscribe, go to patreon.com/rage select. Help us out, kick some bucks. In return, you get bonus videos. Currently, Michael has somehow convinced me to play Duke Nukem Forever. Oh, God, spooky spiders! I hate the spooky
Do you
spiders.
have a spider issue?
I do not like spiders.
Oh, I didn't know that. You better use your boomerang.
I don't have it. It wasn't eternal.
That's what you
threw
get
it one time.
That's what you get for throwing away your boomerang. Now what? Now what, Jeff?
I don't know.
There's no boomerang.
Where's your god now? Patreon.com/rage site. Don't bring any spooky spiders out of my Discord. Or do, I don't care. I can always just mute you or
Totally
ban you or
brings
do
spooky
whatever you want.
spiders.
Don't bring it to my house.
He loves it.
Nobody show up to my house with a spooky
Oh,
spider.
Jeff, I brought you a present. by the
Oh,
way.
God,
I
no!
forgot to mention. Oh, well, this is an issue.
Yeah, patreon.com/Rage Select. Yeah, bonus videos. Rage Select stays in business, and
you're all the way
Discord
back here?
server
Jesus.
access. Yeah, we didn't hit a checkpoint. So check at a checkpoint system. Oh my God, the fact that there's instant death, but see, the guys didn't come back. It's not Souls rules or anything. So
Well, thank God for that.
well, I don't know. Everything wants to be Souls these days, which, considering how much Elden Ring has sold, is not entirely unreasonable. Anyway, Chris, tell the fine people of the internet where they can find you. Oh, God, fuck that.
Not playing a Dark Souls game, that's for sure. You can find me at oneofus.net, where you cover movies and television shows. You can also find me at Crossover Event, a video show on Screen Fanatic on YouTube that I do with Martin Thomas from Double Toasted, who I still love despite his feelings about everything everywhere all at once, and Danny Danger from the tabletop gaming site belloflostsouls.net. We do it every week. It's really fun. This one that's going to come out this Tuesday, we're particularly enjoyed because Top Gun was coming out. We were like, we should do a show about 80s movies that never got a sequel. And if they were to do a sequel now, what would that sequel be?
Interesting.
And it was really fun. And then we always have a bonus video. It's just for our subscribers at oneofus.net for every week.
Right.
And our bonus video was we had our producer come on and just from the big list we made, just randomly ask us movies where we had to come up with in 30 seconds what the sequel would be.
Oh, that sounds fun.
It was really fun.
Yeah.
It was good.
We'll go check that out. And then come back tomorrow and see more. We're going to jump in this giant pink pit of despair.
Is that what that is?
I don't know what's in there, but we're going to find out tomorrow. So come back, everybody, and we'll see you then.